Okay. Okay. So, if you see my first video, fantastic. Love it. Great. Yeah. Yay. Um, so now on to the second reason. Sorry, it took me 5 minutes before I started this video because again, I'm hearing the pregnant woman upstairs and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because all I hear is the stomping of feet and yelling. And then all I hear is, leave my goddamn house. I'm like, who the hell is here for you to be that pissed? Okay. Super weird. Okay. Anyways, why I was so excited. This is the part I'm so excited. So, there is some big news for me. By the end of this week, or at the latest, at the end of next week, I officially will be a part of the Stoughton Trucking Company officially as a permanent employee, still part time, with a 50 cent increase in my pay. Yay! Yeah. You guys might think it's not exciting, but it is. Because think about it. One, I'm an official employee, so I'm less likely to lose my job because they had a trial basis with me. I've been there for over 6 months, and they enjoy my company. Yeah. I know I said problems with it. That's more on me and my social abilities. If I got out every night and actually had a social life and had friends and actually went out on my days off, I probably wouldn't have as much problems with my job. So that's a me thing, not a them thing. Basically. But it's exciting because, like I said, it's permanent. I will have the ability to grow possibly in my pay rate better than I could right now because they did this calculation thing to figure out exactly how much it's going to cost for me to be bought out from the company. When you use an employment agency here, apparently you are technically a employment officially employed with the employment agency. So if a company that you're working for through the employment agency wants to hire you permanently from them, you have to buy us out. I'm like, am I actually worth money? I'm sorry, you put a price on my worth ethic? Okay. Not really, but that was one of my thoughts. I was like, that's weird. So, basically, uh, there's a calculation they do to figure out exactly how much it's going to cost for me to be bought out. They have like percentages of like how much percent of something. I don't remember exactly what it is. I have a paper, but I left it at work explaining it, so I'll mention it later. But there's a specific percentage that is added on to how much I get paid times the hours I work times a year, and then you times that by the percentage and it tells you exactly how much that you have to buy me out for, because that's how much the company is paying to Robert Half and in a year, and you have to only get a slight discount from instead of paying the entire thing, you're just going to pay this amount and you can get the employee kind of situation. You know, when you buy a new TV and then you go to sell it, you have to take about however 6 months worth of how long the TV's been out of the box and used off the price tag kind of situation, if that makes sense. Okay, gonna make myself an object now. I can be bought. No, I cannot. So basically, that's basically what they did. So I get paid $13.50. They times that by my 30 hours a week that I work, that I'm only allowed to work, because I'm not allowed to work any more than that. Which gives me like 400 something gross income, and that's just for 1 week before tax and all that. And then they times that by 52 weeks, which is a year, and then they times it by the percentage, that discount percentage. Well, it was super high before when I first started, but over time it slowly decreased and they finally got it to 9%, which is the lowest percentage that they go, I guess. And if they just buy me out by my pay rate of $13.50 for 30 hours times 52 times that 0.09%, because percentages go to decimals, it'd be like 1,500 something to buy me out. I was like, $1,500 to pay to buy me from a company? That is ridiculous. But that's why they kept my pay rate so low, because they're gonna give me a 50-cent increase. They could do more, but it costs too much. So they're like, we'll increase, if we increase it to $14, let's see what happens. And it gets so close to 2,000 that they're like, we're gonna stop here, because if you go to $14.50, a dollar more, it would cost like $2,100 just to buy me out, or more than that. I was like, oh hell, no wonder why you guys are not increasing my pay so much. But that means once I'm a permanent employee, and if I do well, chances are they could increase me through the company itself pay rate. Instead of them paying $22 an hour to an employment agency that pays me only $13.50, they can pay me directly without having that extra cost fee, which would be great, but that's going to take some time. But hey, 50 cents increase is a 50 cents increase. Fudge yes. It's better than nothing. So I'm still happy. Yay. So yeah, that's why I'm super stoked. I mean, I have my own phone that has my name like in the little display screen with my own little extension. I have my own email address through the company. Like, it's not at live or Gmail, it's like the company's name at companyname.com and everything. And I'm like, this is so cool. I'm like technically already official employee. Might as well make it permanent, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're getting 7 minutes. Ooh. Wow, I talk a lot. I'm like, how do people last 5 minutes? I watch videos, I'm like, 5 minutes is a lot. And it's usually, depending on who you're watching, it's just like, that's a lot of information in 5 minutes. I'm like sitting here and I'm just telling you a small story and it's like 8 minutes in. I'm like, I was only going to talk for a good 5 minutes. How did I surpass that? Okay. I'm a chatter. Chatterbox. Yeah. Anyways, anything else needs to be said? Oh, one other thing about this place that I don't think is true. I had been here, one thing about moving here I was super excited about. I didn't care if we were in the basement. I was super stoked because I never been here, first off. I never met the lady. I've never been in this house. And my mom kept telling me that the pregnant lady, she kept thinking the house was haunted, especially in the basement. She kept saying when she was alone, there was noises, blah, 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 all this stuff, okay? And I was like, oh my God, I want to go see this house. And apparently she loved my mom coming over, because every time my mom come over, apparently she made the ghosts go away. And I'm like, are you sure there's ghosts? Maybe you're just lonely, kind of situation. Anyways, so we finally get here, and I have not experienced anything paranormal whatsoever. I'm like, well, the one good selling point about this house, and it's not even true. Gosh dang it. Good thing it's Dunbury. Yeah, so unfortunately for me, there's no ghost. But whatever. It's still a good place. I mean, it's a giant floor and everything, so I'm happy. My mom's happy, and we're going to save up money and move. So if you reached here, I want you to post paranormal at the end of in the comments. If you decide to comment, you can like, dislike, all that good stuff, whatever. But that's my life right now. Maybe one of these days I'll actually make a productive video where I'm not just blogging. What? Cheyenne's gonna do what? every Cheyenne fail who's been failing at making videos forever is actually going to possibly try to make a video and still fail like usual, that'd be shocking. Who knows? I may sing, I may dance. Who knows? Talk to you later.